Alright, and welcome back to another F1 2019 video on the channel. So, we are now at, where are we up to? We are session 2, we are at, every time I hit the back button there. We're up to race. Good. English. Is English good? Good lots. No, season 1, Bahrain International Circuit. We're up to the race. So we've done our practice, we've done our qualifying. We are good to go. We started off on the mediums just to sort of preempt our race situation. So obviously top 10 can't change their configurations from qualifying. So to mitigate that, and to try and implement the one-stop strategy.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. We go racing today around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10.
Roger Dodge.
And with me as usual is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the Rainmaster. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Definitely very true.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. The Rainmaster lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Vettel, Pierre Gasly, and Bottas, Verstappen, Butler, Perez, and Lando Norris, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Roman Grosjean, and Hülkenberg, Raikkonen, Weber, George Russell, and Robert Kubica, Albon. And Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, so we now know that guy's name. It's not Kubica, or whatever I was trying to say in the Australian.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible. Robust, but fair.
Roger Dodge. Yeah, so obviously we're calling him Kubica in the first one, but it's definitely not that. It is, oh, that's actually a good strategy, softs to the end. Gonna edit that strategy. And just, why do I have to pit? I don't want it. Can I remove a stint? Wait, how do I remove stint? Remove stint. I don't... What? What? You guys are crazy. Alright, so that's definitely not going to work then. Or we could just do... I wonder if we could do that. Okay, so we know that this strategy is absolute dog shit now. So we won't do this again. Revert. Back. Alright, so we're just going to do that. So that, this whole thing was just a waste of time. So softs all the way next time. Let's start. And let's get just absolutely stomped off the start line. Oh. Collision with Leclerc. He's not in Ferrari on the inside. And I didn't touch it on the outside. I can accept the warning for hitting Hamilton. cut it a little bit there. Just trying to get some heat, any temperature into these tyres.
Alright, well done off the line. We're in a good
Cold,
position.
it's like hard plastic. Oh. Okay, we're good though. Oof, that was the hardest corner I've ever had to do. I just, every single time, it felt like I was just trying to throw the tail out. It's definitely putting a lot of distance between us. .139 straight out the gate. I tried to just push it that little bit extra. Okay. Now we just got to hold it down. So pit window is lap 7, or no, not the window, but oof, what a horrible corner. So on lap 7, obviously on lap 2 now, 5 laps to go. And we'll swap over to the softs and we'll just have a brilliant run towards the end. Lots of rubber on the track, so we won't have too much to worry about. Coming up with purples across the board. There we go.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I really don't want to learn more about DRS in the middle of a race. If that's okay. I appreciate it though, Jeff. I appreciate you looking out for me. Your timing's just a little
You're
off.
creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Hamilton is behind you. The gap behind us is 5.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:39.2.
Okay. So 2 laps in and they're on old softs already. Alright, kicking in, just sort of settling in for a decent race, just trying to remember the correct gears for each corner. Oh, set a purple sector for the third one. just yellow the whole way there, just pushing it right to the limits. But I feel like it's going to be it's going to be red sectors from here on out, though. I guess maybe until we swap over to the softs. Oh, taking that corner in 5th. Definitely not the right way to go.
We have 10 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, easy.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Ah. So that's where I can adjust. So I didn't realize that I could change that page. So I was always hitting the so you can see down there that to open the speech menu, it's like left bumper. Oof. But the
engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
So, oh no, that's what I get for playing with the fucking steering wheel.
Some information on Russell. They're retiring from the race.
Yeah, so you can see that like you use the B button there to cycle through the pages. Like you push B and then to open it up, and then B to keep scrolling through. But I was trying to use now that I look at it, I can see that there's a B beside it as well, but I just figured it would be the same thing, where you hit the left bumper to open it and then left bumper to cycle through it. But negative, so on we go. We now know. I still haven't figured out why the microphone's not working on it though. Whew, overshot that one.
Yellow flag.
Cool. No corner cutting, which is absolutely amazing. Considering it's only on regular, kind of expected. Stay away from that. Oh, the back end just stepped out there, and it was just like, just let off the power just to try and stop it from sliding even further. Six laps in, we pit this lap, I think. Yeah.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
There we go. Don't need to tell him. He knows what's up. And then we're onto the softs. Woo-wee!
Lando is coming in for a stop.
What? We better get the fuck out by the time I'm there. Considering I've still got like 3/4 of a lap to go, I feel like he should be out. took
this
that
lap.
horribly. Yeah, I won't forget. Relax. Alright. Should only be a 2.8 second stop if we're lucky.
Go, go, go.
2.3. How you like them apples? On the softs, you've all got no chance now.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
That's a negative. I'm going to thrash these like I stole them. See if we can't start lapping some people. I don't think we will, but it's easy to be funny.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
No, I've just turned it down to save bloody engine damage, mate. Oh, there's a purple sector. Might be another one. Nope. Excuse me? Oh, it's a pit. I was like, how am I 19 seconds off? Off my bloody previous best. Made no sense, but then as soon as I realised I was leaving the pit lane, it all started to come together.
Gap to teammate behind is 32.8 seconds.
Should not have shifted up. Get another purple. Okay, down 0.29. Let's see if we
I'm
can.
getting some information on Bottas. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Ooh, not even close. That I managed to get a cracker of a sector 3. Jeez, I wonder how that will fare up. it's got to be purple. Alright, come on. Purple across the board. Oh, we just got a green. That's alright.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Not worried about the fuel, I'm worried about the tyres.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
Oh no! Well, luckily we got that 27-second buffer there. We'll just take it easy. Tyres are a bit out of race spec. Temperatures may be a little off.
Alright, we expect these tyres to be good for a while yet. Just be careful with them in the high-speed corners.
Okie dokie. We've still got another 3 laps to go. I think we'll just play it nice and easy. We'll still push a little, but we'll obviously try and just manage the tyres. Just double check. Yeah, we've got it on lean. Cool. Just pushing through that sector. I mean, it is on lean, so I doubt we're going to be getting any purple sectors here.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
And we've got loss of power on the ICE.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oof. Four laps of fuel, 2 actual laps left in the race. Okay, we've managed to pull that one off. And then we don't even change gears because we're gods. That's just how it goes. Okay, final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
A little bit boring, but tyres are getting a little bit worse for wear. Oh, and then me braking super heavy, super late. Doesn't really help the situation. Okay. Ah, geez, that corner there was a bit sketch. And there we go.
Nice work, that's P1. Race win. Well done.
Little too easy. Little regret starting to creep in.
It was a tough race at times, but they've held on to take a great victory for McLaren today. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Very true.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm really happy to see them there on the top step of the podium.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Sweet. Okay, there's Bahrain done. Bahrain done. Is there
Let's
a
have a
post?
quick look at how the driver's standings have changed. The Rainmaster increases their championship lead. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
It's an interesting one today. On balance, I think I have to call out Alexander Albon. A really solid drive from him today, and one that he and his team should be proud of.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Goddamn Lando Norris, you need to get into points, brother. How are we going to get bloody McLaren under... Like, I'm just carrying the weight of this bloody constructor standings on my back here. That's kind of going to be our biggest goal here, is trying to improve the car well enough that Lando can just, by virtue of being around me, increase his bloody his rankings. But we advance to the interview, post-race interview.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
No worries, Claire.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Look, I couldn't do this without a great team behind me.
Do you have any comments about the collisions?
Look. That's a negative. I will not hang shit on any of my departments.
Well, thanks anyway.
Nah, you're welcome. Toodaloo. Sweet. So that's it. The end of the Bahrain races. if it loads. We check out our rivals. Now I wonder actually what we can do. We've still got a little bit to do here. We've still got to do the R&D. And while we're doing that, we may as well check out. It does say now that I can assign in the workstation. Disciplinary record, 50. Race versus qualifying position, 50. Clean lap. Session participation. Team goals bonus. There we go. We got a few. We just got that 9th. McLaren just absolutely ecstatic. Moving up the leaderboard, moving more towards sportsmanship. Hell yeah.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Thanks, Emma. Alright, let's go in. Let's have a look at this message here. It's just from Carl, a debrief. The notes from the debrief are fairly simple today. Got onto the podium, good drive, consistent pace, stayed out of trouble. Tell that to fucking Claire. That doesn't mean there's no more improvement to be found, so don't get complacent, but you did well this week. Roger that, Carl. So let's have a look at our R&D tree. So we, I think, yeah, I think we should have enough. We're gonna chuck something into there, and then we'll chuck something into. We'll redo this one here. Try and get the weight reduction done. So it's only 250, so that leaves us with an additional 877. Now we are getting a lot of wear on the ICUs, or the ICE I should say. So let's look at just increasing that. And I don't think there's going to be anything else we can do now. So that's going to be it. So we've got 3 things underway now. So we've got the, what is it, the pistons. And then we've got the weight reduction in the central under tray chassis, which is good. And then we're going to try and get some durability on our ICE. Okay, so that's out. Let's go over to rivals. Do we have anyone in our rivals?
Here you can see a list of eligible drivers to declare as your rival.
Hell yeah.
The more challenging they are to beat, the more the paddock will respect you for succeeding. Just be aware, you'll lose the same amount of respect if you come off second best.
Yeah,
so it may be wise not to be overly ambitious.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Mate, Lewis Hamilton hasn't got a chance. So that is going to be it. That is the end of the Bahrain International Circuit race. I hope you guys had a great one. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to leave a comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are. If it's too easy, which I 100% get. But I cannot change it now. Like I'll show you if I go out to start and I go to settings and I go to preferences, gameplay settings, AI driver is stuck on 40. Now I don't know why 50 and 40 is so wildly different, but unfortunately they are. So that's going to be it for this episode. Yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, all that kind of good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.